Miss Cleo, her rise and fall featuring, hey, I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff rage. I love rage. I'm sharing my popcorn. I'm giving a thumbs up with a side eye. Stay tuned. Miss Cleo, her rise and fall. Here's the thing. Lifetime gave us a 4-hour block of Miss Cleo information that we probably didn't really need. So the reason it's a 4-hour block, Miss Cleo, her rise and fall is 2 hours. But then you have another documentary actually that's called, because Miss Cleo, her rise and fall is a movie. Then you have a documentary called Call Me Miss Cleo. Now the Call Me Miss Cleo situation, it is a documentary because what it is her being interviewed, and it's a myriad. That's what I'm looking for. It's a myriad of her interviews and other people's interviews, and you have Raven Simone, you have Deb Wilson, comedian Deb Wilson, because she used to do a whole lot of skits, parodies of Miss Cleo, and then you also have her friends that brought her up after her fall. That is all the 2-hour block of Call Me Miss Cleo. But again, the most important part, you have Miss Cleo herself talking about her struggle, talking about how they used her as a scapegoat for the fall. So it's post fall. That's what Call Me Miss Cleo is. So that's a 2-hour block. So again, here we go. You have Miss Cleo, her rise and fall, which is the how, the why, the what, the who, how she got to Florida, how she fell from grace, and how she was blamed for it when it wasn't really her, how the Federal Trade Commission did not want to charge her. But there was a prosecutor that was like, nah, she part of it too. So those two white dudes let this black lady take the fall by herself. That is the Lady of Rage movie, Miss Cleo, her rise and fall. Now, okay, let's go to the accent. Lady of Rage's accent is going in and out, but guess what? So is Miss Cleo's, because we find out in the Lady of Rage movie, spoiler alert, for those of you who were not around during that time, Gen X, for those of you who were not around during that time, you find out that her, Miss Cleo's accent was fake to begin with. Yet, in Call Me Miss Cleo, the documentary with her peeps, they say they never heard her without the accent. So she fell from grace, lost everything, but kept her voice. Let me tell you something. If it was me, I would never even go to Jamaica. Do you hear me? I'm not using the voice again. I'm not going to Jamaica. I'm not doing none of that. No. But she didn't. They were convinced she was from Chicago. I'm sorry, she was from Jamaica. So now, before she went to Florida and got with the Psychic Reader Network, which is still around, by the way. I don't see how they're allowed to be, but they are still around, by the way. She scammed some people in Los Angeles right here at home. What? So they were watching the when she came out with the Psychic Reader Network and all of that stuff, they were looking at it like, is that the same one that stole all that money from us? Wait, what? So yeah, she came out to LA, scammed us. She scammed LA, nonprofit. Oh my goodness, the Langston Hughes, forgot the name. It's the Langston Hughes something. They are also interviewed in the Call Me Miss Cleo documentary. So I don't believe in spoilers for documentaries, but if y'all think that was a spoiler, then it is in a documentary. Hey, love you. So, are you going to dedicate the whole 4 hours like I did? Here's my suggestion. Watch the Call Me Miss Cleo for the information, for the value of the information. Watch Miss Cleo, her rise and fall, to support Lady of Rage, because, she's Lady of Rage. Comedian Coco Brown. There's a very tiny little skit. If you're on Instagram and you follow at Indescribable, she's on it. She's in the movie too. Otherwise, Miss Cleo, her rise and fall really didn't need to come out, but I'm happy it did because of Lady of Rage. Support Lady of Rage. Otherwise, no need to watch it. Okay, so now comment below, let me know. Bye, y'all.
Beachside Streams, a subsidiary of Writing Waves LA, offers copy, content, and creative writing services. Writing Waves, where no wave is the same.